Battlefield 6 Season 2 roadmap sucks. There simply isn't just enough content dropping within Season 2. This is what we're getting on the 17th of February, and this is what I would classify as meaningful content. 1 new map, 3 new weapons, 2 new gadgets, 1 new vehicle. Perfect. 3 LTMs? Overkill in my opinion. Complete fluff and filler. Yep, I'm sure they'll be fun for a couple of matches, but it's not classified as meaningful content. LTMs aren't going to bring back the majority of the Battlefield players. That's just not what they're after. On the 17th of March, we also get 1 new map, 1 new POI in RedSec, 1 new vehicle, 2 new weapons. Perfect. But 2 limited time game modes again. Phase 3, which is the 14th of April, we get Operations, good mode, but it's an LTM, so not classed as meaningful content. Poor update sounds good, but we don't get told what that looks like. Hopefully 60Hz servers. Battle Pass, complete garbage. 1 new support vehicle, which is good, and a melee weapon that doesn't really make much of a difference, so I don't classify that as meaningful content either. So 50% of the content on Season 2 is actually good content, meaningful content. The other half is literally LTMs. We have at least 6 limited time game modes, which is overkill. I don't think anyone wants 6 limited time game modes that you only play for a week and then goes away after that. Like, people just want maps, man. Don't know why you just won't give us the bread and butter of what Battlefield is. Then you're going to get bundle skins, Battle Pass skins, the Battle Pass Pro. Absolute filler. No one cares about that. If you're like a hardcore Battlefield player from like Battlefield 3 and 4, we just want weapons, vehicles, and maps. I think the content looks good. I think the 2 maps look really good actually. I think Contaminated looks a lot of fun. And I like a meat grinder in a Battlefield, like Operation Locker, Operation Metro. So I think the 2 maps look good. I'm pretty happy with the weapons and the gadgets. What I'm not happy about is getting half of the content, which is limited time game modes that no one cares about. I personally think that should have just been invested into making another 3rd map, at least minimal, or at least 4 maps. But like I said, Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3, they set the standard high. We shouldn't be getting less than 4 maps per season. It's simply just not enough to keep the game going. I'm happy with Battlefield 6 in terms of the game. I think the foundation of the game is really good, and I still really enjoy playing Battlefield. I play it pretty much every single day. But at least every 3 months, I expect at least 3 to 4 new maps, new vehicles, new weapons, maybe at least 1 or 2 permanent new game modes, not LTMs. That's what I expect from a Battlefield game, kind of like what we had in Battlefield 3 and 4. But the content we're getting at the minute is just not really good, to be honest, and it's kind of Battlefield 6's biggest downfall, which is a real shame. But remember when DICE and EA said our seasons will have more content than ever before in a Battlefield game? Well, that was a massive lie, because in Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3, the first DLCs had 4 maps. We only got 2 maps in Season 1. And then in Season 2, we're only getting 2 maps, and we got 4 maps in previous Battlefields. So it's a massive contradiction, and it's a massive slap to the Battlefield fans, because you guys literally lied to us. You went back on your word. And the worst part about it is I actually love Battlefield 6. I really do. I have praised this game since day 1, since it came out. I play it basically every single day, or every other day at least. I've got like 240 hours into this game, something like that. And I really enjoy this game. I love playing Rush and Breakthrough. I love the game overall. And I just want this game to be the best Battlefield that it can possibly be. I don't think it will ever live up to Battlefield 3 and 4 standards. I think those standards are just far too high in modern gaming. And I think modern gaming has definitely taken a turn for the worse. Live service has just completely destroyed games. And Battlefield has not learned from previous titles that live service does not work for this game. It didn't work for Battlefield 5. And it didn't work for Battlefield 2042. I played throughout Battlefield 2042's live service content, and most of the time we only got 1 map. It was really bad. Battlefield 2 we're at least getting 2 maps, but it's still not enough content to keep people entertained. And I know there's a lot of people that like RedSec. I liked it at the time, and I still like playing it with my bros, but I don't think it's the best thing ever. I think it should never have been made, but I understand why people like it. I do enjoy playing it, but I wouldn't say it's the best battle royale I've ever played in my entire life. But I just don't think that should have been made. I don't think they should focus on limited time game modes, and I think they could just put their resources into more Battlefield 6 multiplayer. But I think Battlefield as a whole in general has always had very poor support after Battlefield 4. It's just kind of the way it's went down. But yeah, I don't really know what to think anymore, to be honest. I don't really know what EA and DICE are playing out. Maybe they've earned their money and they don't really care about the game anymore. I don't really know. It's very hard to say. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. See you all in the next one.